Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai, and today we're getting back into Simon and Garfunkel. I got so many requests for the song The Boxer after I listened to Bridge Over Troubled Water last week, or I think from today, it's probably been like 3, 4 days ago I released that song. I really enjoyed them so much. I felt like what a ride, what a journey. It feels like you're experiencing so much, like you're living 5 lifetimes in the segment of one song. It's so many different experiences. You kind of spiral out a bit. You end up starting off like, you're going on this beautiful ride. And then you end up kind of like, oh my God, what is the meaning of life? Like, how is something this deep is just affecting me so much? But what a voice. Those instruments caught me. And I remember feeling like, I thought I knew music. I know nothing. I just feel like Simon and Garfunkel is something that you have to really allow yourself to experience versus just I'm gonna sit here and listen to it. You're already starting off on the wrong foot. You gotta allow yourself, let go of everything, and really just immerse yourself in this world because once you do, and you kind of let go of all those inhibitions and just really let it wash over you, you're gonna have a damn good time. And that I did. So obviously, I needed to do this as soon as possible. Thank you guys for requesting this so much in the comment section of the last video. I trust you guys with my life now. You guys got me here up to this point, so I obviously trust you guys completely with the with this channel. So thank you so much for listening, suggesting, and following me around for the ride. But yeah, I gotta get to listening. I gotta get to experiencing this wonder. So with that being said, let's get started with today's video.
I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
The harmony just
When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared.
what is this instrument?
Laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie-la-lie,
Okay, y'all. What is that instrument? I feel like this is also so perfect to listen to with headphones. I feel like if you're listening to just like on a speaker, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Even like a sensory deprivation tank would be even better. Just let go of everything, but like listening to it, it's like this crazy kind of like ride. Even my ears are going. Not just obviously listening to this great song, but your eyes, your actual the senses is like kind of like tingling. My ears a little. Like it's so like it's bouncing back and forth, and the way that you're getting this like you're getting this kind of beat to it, it feels very like okay, like happy go lucky, like okay, but then you're getting this story, and you're really listening to it, and I feel like that beat is adding a nice kind of touch because it helps you follow along to this story because it doesn't feel like I'm assuming the boxer, so we have an actual character that we're discussing here, versus a song where it's just about verse chorus. Like I really love a journey, and that's what we're continuing to get here. So I love a story, I love a journey, I love something that you're like kind of like really getting hooked into. But okay, good start. My ears, everything is kind of tingling. They're like, my senses are up. I'm alert. I'm very alert. And I'm really loving the instruments in this. It just feels so like refreshing, new. I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna go back more.
for the places only they would know. Lie-la-lie, 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 lie-la-lie. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. just to come home from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la.
The saddest lyric, and then these instruments just.
La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
It feels like progressively there. I kind of like, I don't know if I was like overthinking it there, but it almost felt like we're getting the instruments are getting a little bit more intense. Like we're adding a little bit more here and there because obviously it starts off very like you it really kind of allows you to dip your toes in before just diving into the deep end. They have a way of kind of like structuring it, so it when it's all at once, you kind of like it's too much. But when you progressively get a little bit more crazy with those, adding more things, adding more effects, adding more this and this little soft touches, little beats and all of that, it allows you to kind of follow that along more, and it also makes sense with this story because it's not like I said a classic like verse chorus bridge whatever and goodbye. It's very just like a tale, like you're listening to a tale, and then as that tale you learning more information about it, it's like oh that's sad, that's depressing, and then you're getting more and you're like oh, like you're slowly getting your heart broken versus like, oh, I'm just gonna break your heart right at the beginning. Like you're slowly getting more invested into this character, into the boxer. I'm assuming that's the main guy. And you're hearing his struggles and you're hearing about like his loneliness. He's kind of like feeling a little bit helpless, and you're just like, man, like I'm feeling this. Maybe I am the boxer. Maybe this is something I relate to, and I feel so heavy because that is me, or I've been through that. I can relate to that, or I know someone going through that, but crazy. This is so weird to me. Music, just like, the crazy, like you think of music as like, oh, we're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna rock out. And you listening to something like this, you're like, man, this can get really deep really fast, but they're geniuses, incredible. Anyways.
And I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me, leading me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and
Yeah.
a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains.
That build up is just, it's getting more like,
La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
oh wow. that's just the thing that they do all the time. Just leave you in complete shambles. Okay, noted. Ah. I I'm at a loss. I know I get emotional all the time and people are like always asking me, "Are you all right? Is there something going on in your life? You cry a lot in your videos." I'm not even crying sad. I just felt like this overwhelming just like, oh, when you feel I guess it's the same feeling like when you're frustrated and you want to cry for no reason and then you get mad at yourself like, "I'm not sad," or "I don't want to look weak and I'm crying because I'm frustrated." It's like it kind of felt like that. Like I don't know what it is, but that just kind of like shifted something in me at the end where I think there's a moment where I was even like, oh my God, or like, oh wow, or I said something out loud. I was just like, I felt the buildup coming, and usually you can kind of prepare yourself because if you understand basic song structure, if you've listened to songs before, you can kind of get it. You kind of get like, okay, we're getting an intro to a song, then we're getting a chorus, another verse, another chorus, a bridge, another chorus, a nice outro sometimes, or like a solo, or you kind of understand the structure. But with Simon and Garfunkel, and what I also noticed in Bridge Over Troubled Water was it kind of you get none of that. You get they kind of rewrite the recipe. They kind of give you these 11 herbs and spices, as you will, and kind of change the game in that that you don't really know what to expect. They keep you on your toes. They the very definition of never let them know your next move, because they really kind of just like structure things in a way where it almost feels like there is no structure, but at the same time it's incredibly structured, if that makes sense. That controlled kind of chaos really takes you on this ride, and we're listening to the story of the boxer. We're kind of going through you're getting little bits and pieces of his life in the beginning, and then in the middle you're like, oh, you're learning more about him. You're feeling for this person. You are this person possibly, and you're really kind of relating. You get that empathy, and you're just like, oh man, yeah, I've been there. I put myself in these shoes. I relate. This is super, near and dear to me. And then as it continues going on and you get that kind of like where everything kind of comes in, you're expecting that. You're expecting a buildup because it's coming there. It's giving you the signs. It's foreshadowing for you. But then it comes and you're like, that was way more intense than I was expecting. I prepared, but oh my God, I feel like the train left without me because I had my luggage and everything and I'm ready to go on this ride. And then it just took off. And I'm like, oh, I was not expecting it to go like that. And the way that when you're listening with the headphones, which I highly encourage you do, without my rambling, of course, if you haven't, or just listen to it with headphones if you really haven't had a chance, just sit and listen. And all of the sounds are bouncing from left to right, and you're getting this really, really cool sensory sensation. It's like it's like tingling. It's like, oh, you feel alert, you feel alive. It's almost like if someone did the like clear and you're just like, oh, like I feel awake now. Like I feel like I'm finally listening to this and really just feeling what it was meant to make me feel. Just complete like utter sadness for the character that we're talking about. And then also feeling like, is this me? And you spiral out at the end and you're just like, yeah, that's how I feel. Kind of like the la 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 la. You really start kind of like, okay, well, I'm going through all of these hardships. So at the end, I'm just going to scream internally and then move on and just kind of like la la la, like I gotta move forward. I gotta survive. I can't just, sit in my sadness and then just give up. I have to just carry on because this is what everyone else goes through. But it's just so crazy. All of that at once, just it just takes you on this crazy, incredible, magical, beautiful, sad, chaotic journey. And yeah, I don't know, man. Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah. I get why I think if I had $1 for every comment I read, I'd have enough to put myself into some sort of therapy, the therapy that I much need after listening to these songs with you guys this week, because man, so many incredible artists have just put me through this like emotional turmoil. I'm like, who am I writing my therapist check to? Because man, I did not expect to feel this much. I came here to listen to music and I'm over here just rethinking my entire life right now, but in a good way. But anyway, thank you so much for recommending me this. I feel like I'm out of breath and I rambling as always, but if you enjoyed the rambling, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. You already know what I'm gonna ask. Give me some more Simon. Let's Simon and Garfunkel. Let me know which ones you want to hear next. I do have the Sound of Silence on my list. I know that is the OG. We already touched on that. I have listened to the Disturbed cover, but obviously we got to pay our proper respects, as they are very deserved to listen to the original song. And that is coming very soon. But let me know what else you'd like me to listen to. I want to feel things, so help me feel things. But other than that, if you want to hang out with me when I'm not here on YouTube, I do also live stream on Twitch. Love to hang out with you. I do stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. But other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. If you want to join us, hopefully see you soon, very soon on my live stream. But other than that, in the meantime, take care of yourself and each other. Remember, I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.